here.
I'm addicted to this.
Welcome to NBA Basketball. I'm Damon Bruce. We've got you covered here on 2K Sports. Friday Hoops Fest coming up next. It'll be Kevin Durant, the Oklahoma City Thunder.
We're live, the home of the Miami Heat, American Airlines Arena in downtown Miami, Florida. Thank you for joining us. It's the NBA presented by 2K Sports for this Thursday afternoon game. And time now to take a quick look at our State Farm lineups. And guys, taking a look at Dwayne Wade, what will we see from him?
Well, when you talk about players, Kevin, who can break down defenses off the dribble and create their own offense, to me, Dwayne Wade is at the top of that list.
Yeah, you know what? He's a crevice encroacher. In other words, he can get to places you don't think he can get to. This guy gets through cracks and crevices and finishes at the rim with a high degree of success and difficulty as well. He's special in that regard.
And we all knew it was a title or nothing for the Heat last year after getting to the 2011 finals and losing to Dallas that season. In fact, Dwayne Wade himself said if they didn't win a title, it would be a bust.
Now here's Perkins from the length of the floor. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. Now the Thunder with it. For three, Durant. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Durant's got the opening basket of the game for the Thunder. Steve, back to the Heat, you were talking about them. You said Wade thought it would be a bust year if they didn't win the title. Really, you know, Clark, that seemed to be the prevailing thought by many, and not just from Wade.
Yeah, ultimately, Kevin, though, they did win the title, and Wade was vindicated.
Earlier, Doris Burke spoke with head coach Eric Spoelstra. And what'd you find out, Doris?
We talked about their strategy on how to contain Russell Westbrook, and he told me that Russell's at his best in the open floor. To counteract that, they'll try to make sure they get back on defense in a hurry and limit his chances to get out in transition and start setting up his teammates or throwing down dunks. Neither is a good option for them.
Always great to hear from you, Doris. Cephalosha. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got 3 assists in the game.
Well, Thabo Cephalosha out of Switzerland, really a defensive stopper and a three-point shooter. But last season was a tough one for him. A torn tendon in his foot caused him to miss a good chunk of the year. He did come back in mid-March, but that was a tough thing to go through for him.
No good from Perkins.
Terrific defense at the rim. They got right in his path.
You know, that's part of what great defenders do. They get not only in your path, but in your head a little bit, too.
So first quarter, just over a minute and a half in. And Steve, you mentioned Cephalosha as a three-point shooter. It really wasn't until last season that he started hitting that shot with any kind of regularity.
Yeah, and a big leap for him out there. He went from shooting 27% from long range to almost 44%. He can continue that. The Thunder will be a lot tougher to handle.
The Heat have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Heat moving the ball around. Here's Pattier. No good from outside.
Well contested shot, and they did an excellent job of not fouling the shooter.
Defense is about...
Oh, get it!
Oh, watch out now. Whoa. That'll wake you up. My goodness.
Is he an athlete or what?
He just lives above the rim. I mean, dunks like that have become routine for him.
That was a nice replay brought to you by Sprite.
He's as close to impossible to defend as anybody, I think. I mean, he can just torch the defense in so many ways.
Gets the bucket. And that's now 11 points for Kevin Durant.
You know what I love about Durant, Kevin, is the fact that he can be cruising along and then all of a sudden he'll just kick it into high gear. You know, he gets his points quietly at times because it comes so effortlessly. But when the game's on the line, he can get hot and just bury you.
Steve, if you were just going to dream up a score, a machine-like, video game-like score, KD, Kevin Durant, is what you would come up with. Long, lean, can shoot it deep, ball skills, and the attitude and aggressiveness of a late-game closer.
Knocked loose. Stolen by Durant. And here's the fast break. Cephalosha leading the...
Man, what a play.
Yeah, things could not be going much better for them so far, particularly offensively.
I'll say, I mean, you don't see too many first quarter leads this big.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game.